Hello everybody, I am the Twiddler. Well, blah, 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 blah. Take two. Hello you wonderful ladies and gentlemen, I am the Twiddler, and welcome back to Let's Play Majora's Mask. In the last episode, it was shorter than normal because I couldn't figure out what to do. Or because I just don't want to move on to the next temple yet. But I've decided that I'm just going to go ahead and move on to the next temple. Because I can't figure out what else to do in the meantime. So we're just going to head off to the next temple. And to do that, we want to head out of North Clock Town. Yep. Let's go and walk on through. And ahead of us, we will see the mountain. The mountain we would not have been able to get into before without the hero's bow. So if we go and climb on off over here. Ignore the Dodongo. He is completely unimportant. He's a jerk, but he's completely unimportant. So if you go to the left of the area here, we can see that there was a ramp there. Go around this curve and up. Now we're up here. If we lock up there, shoot our bow at it. Do it again. The crystal drops and breaks the ice below. And now we can head off into the cold, cold mountains. And as per usual, I forgot to start my timer. Okay, my timer is started now. Let us continue. It's pretty simple to get up the mountain. You'll see these guys here. You can just spin attack if they bug you that much. And as you can see, our spin attack is greatly more powerful than it was before. But let's go and just ignore this area here. It's pretty much just completely unimportant, other than it's how we get up to the next spot. And we'll just charge up the mountain. Here we are going to want to use the blast mask instead of having to pull out bombs to do this, but simply do this, boom, and here we go. Head right on up without having to stop. I have made this trip a lot. Let's see, what does the sign have to say? Mountain village ahead. Beware of blizzards and deep snow. Gorons should be able to break the snow boulders easily. Well, it's a shame that I'm not a Goron. So we just want to head right on up here. And we will arrive at the mountain village. Kinda cold here. Not very enjoyable. And there's a Goron freezing up there. Fantastic. Great first impressions, North Mountain. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to cross the bridge. This will save us a lot of trouble later on. Because we have an owl statue over here. Fast travel, woohoo! Okay, we can just ignore him up there at the moment. We can't do anything to help him. Can't do anything here either. So the first thing we want to do is we want to... I don't have a map for this place either. Well, it looks like we're going mapless. Not that I need it, I don't generally look at it anyway. So we're going to go and head off to over here, which if we read the sign here, if I can get in front of it, here we go. Goron village ahead. Beware of the white wolfos. Yep, so we're going to head off to the to the Goron village. Which, hilariously enough, is actually bigger than the Goron city from Ocarina of Time. A village is apparently bigger than a city. If we go and run across this bridge here, ignore the white wolfos that they told us to be afraid of. You know, forget the mapless run. I'm gonna go and grab the map here. Might as well, right here. Right along the given path, and I actually have money on me. Let's see, Snowhead. This is what we want. Yippee! Yep, now we got the map of Snowhead. Yep, now we have our map. There we go. So let's run across here, ignore the white wolfos again. Just charge right up to where the mountain village is. Welcome to the... Oops, this is the mountain village. Welcome to the Goron village. You can go inside, but there's nothing of importance to us at the current point in time. What I want to do is I want to charge off to the right. You could trade the title deed from the one in town and give it to this guy after you do the one in the swamp. It's a big chain that we'll deal with later on, because I don't feel like doing it right now. But if we go back here, we see everyone's least favorite owl, Kapora, Gaybora, and a shadow by itself. Never noticed this by itself at this point in time before. It'll become important later. Hoot! We meet again, fairy child. Have my stone statues been of help? Well, it seems you may have the strength to change the fate of this land as I had expected. But the road ahead is even more challenging. Many trials await you. Please watch over these Gorons around you. The land is doomed to be smothered in snow and ice forever. It will become a land where no living thing can survive. Without courage and determination, you surely will collapse from the extreme conditions. But if that courage and determination burns bright within you, then that's another story. So will you proceed? Yes. Hoot. You are a child of many strengths. Well, perhaps you do have enough strength to change the fate of this mountain after all. I'll take to the air now, flying towards that shrine across the way, so please, follow me. Do not be daunted by appearances. Instead, let your feelings guide you. Let the true path open before you. Didn't read that right. Are you ready? Follow behind me. This was the most confusing part of the game to have ever existed. This drove me nuts for the longest time. I could not figure it out. But if you look, he's dropping feathers. These feathers are landing on invisible platforms. Never noticed the feathers in all my time playing this. I had to look it up just to figure out how to continue the game first time playing through this. As you see, the feathers disappear as well, so you gotta be quick. Spent too much time lollygagging. But now that we're over here, we can just hop right over into the shrine. Hoot! I have certainly been assured of your courage and determination. From here on, you must not be fooled by appearances. You must rely on your feelings. Now enter the shrine. Something that will aid you in your quest lies within. Use that item when returning from here. Yeah, you guys probably recognize this from Ocarina of Time if you have played or seen the game. Da-na-na-na. We have the Lens of Truth. Gaze through it to see mysterious things that are invisible to the naked eye. Seeing through drains magic, so beware of that. And that's all that needs to be done here. I could probably blow up some of these. I think they're just like bombs or something. Yeah, here's a bomb. I don't think the others are of importance. I don't think they are, but just because I have the bombs... Oh, I have to take the mask off first before I switch it around. But just because no, I don't want the ocarina. I want, there we go. There we go. But just because I have the bombs, I'm going to go and put them down here to see what's inside them. Ah, there's a chest. What's in the chest? Ooh, a purple ruby. Good to know. Careful, there is a invisible skulltula here. Okay, so there's nothing important in here. But anyway, off we go. And if you listened before, you'll notice that he had said to use that item when returning from here. So if we go and pull on our Lens of Truth, we turn it on, and we can see the platform. Hop right on over. I've taken this path many times. And also, we see the shadow has a body, or more specifically, a spirit. Let's go and talk to him. Can it be? Are you able to see me? If you truly can see me, then follow behind me. Yep, so we're just gonna go and follow this weird guy over here. You can turn this off and just follow the shadow if you want. It saves magic, so I find this to be easier. Make sure you don't get ahead of it, though. You may end up losing it that way. So we just got to follow it along the path around here. Ignore these guys. If you just walk sort of slightly to the side, you'll be fine. Yeah, as you can see, you just simply walk faster than the shadow, so shouldn't be too hard keeping up with it. Once we get here, you want to put this back on, because he'll stop right here and check for you. Yep, and now he'll go through into the next area. Let's follow him along. Let's follow him along to the next area. If we see it, turn our lens back on, we see he's down here. Night of the first day. Yeah, I never actually went back in time, didn't feel the need to. So now we can follow him along again. Don't turn this off because I don't need it. Just make sure before you go into the transfer area that you turn it back on, otherwise you may lose him. Yep, so I'll go and turn it back on now. Yep, I don't think he is actually going to stop for us here. Nope, nope, he did. Good thing I waited. Now we can go through. And on the other side, there he is waiting for us. Now he's back in the mountain village. Well, not, yeah, mountain village. The names are confusing me, they've never been important before. But if we go and watch him here, you notice he comes over here, he goes across the water, these guys could be a pain in the butt, and he goes up. So we have to get up there. Let's start by getting across the water. Yeah, this place sucks. I don't like this little spot right here. It generally kicks my butt, because you have to jump on the little platform, then you have to jump onto the bigger, well, you have to stay on the little platform, jump over to the next big platform, and then you have to jump over. If you use your shield when you land, though, you don't slide. Very helpful. You could just wait here. Wait here for it to spin around, and we can jump to the next platform. Yep, let's quickly get off, because I don't want to be on here. Then we can go and climb up. Now, if I remember the pattern, you can see the pattern from the ground. I probably should have checked, but I think it's left first. I sincerely hope so. Yep, and then I think it's right. Ah, no. Apparently it was not left. Let's try going right this time. Turn this off because I don't want to run out of magic right now. It'd be a pain in the butt. Yep, so first we want to go right. Then I think it is left. Yeah, I tried to avoid making this trip. Could be a pain in the butt. Yep, now we want to go right. And I think it's now straight to the top. Yep, here we go. Turn this. Oh, actually, we want the sun to see him again. Yeah, and there's a couple Gorons freezing up here. Not really much we can do it for them. If we go in here, we see here he is, right in front of his tomb. The Sorin once said the one who could see me would be arriving soon. It seems that it turned out to be true. I am Darmani, the Third. The blood of proud Goron heroes runs through me. In me. This feels strange for me to say, but when I was alive, I was a renowned warrior and veteran. Yes, when I was alive. But alas, I am now dead. I was fine until I marched off to Snowhead by myself, hoping that I could drive off a demon. It had been wreaking havoc on Goron Village. Then the blizzard at Snowhead blew me into the valley, and now, here I am. How infuriating. As I am, I can only watch as Goron Village is slowly buried in ice. I may have died, but I cannot rest. So you can use magic. The Siren one told me that you are able to use it. I beg you, bring me back to life with your magic. If it is beyond your power, then I beg of you to do this for me instead. Heal my sorrows. Any way that you can do it will suffice. Please, heal my sorrows. Hint, 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 hint. Yeah, we want to play the Song of Healing here. Nope. There we go. What a soothing melody. My sorrows are melting away into the song. I leave my undying feelings with you. The deeds I accomplished while living are carved on my grave. You should read it. You got the Goron mask. This mask contains the spirit of a proud Goron hero. Yep, now we can inhabit the body of a Goron. For the Goron village, I have asked for your assistance. Okay, we don't actually need to read what's on here, because all it is a tutorial on how to use the Goron mask. Go and put on our Goron mask. And see that horrible sight. Now let's go and run to the back of this. So if we go and grab the back of this, we can actually pull it off of a hole. Underneath said hole is a hot spring. We are going to need this. It is chaotic to do this. You'll learn the reason why we need to do this later, because I don't feel like explaining it right now. So let's go and grab our water. Yep, we have hot spring water. Yep, we have to use it before it cools, so let's charge out of here. Yeah, he's all confused because he just buried us. Ah, fudge. That didn't go quite as smoothly as I'd liked. Yep, make sure you're in a ball first and then roll off. But since that guy talked to me, it threw me off. So then you can launch off here and definitely make it. You want to go to the left once we're down here, because we can roll like a Goron now. Who would not want to do that? Make sure you hit these things to get magic. And over here, we want to go. Let's see, is it in this first area? Yep, here he is. He is frozen. We don't need him being frozen, so we're going to drop our hot spring water on him. Cool him off. We'll warm him up, actually. We don't need him to cool him off. Let's go and speak to him. What was I doing? Ah, it's already this late. I must hurry. Oh, you're Darmani. But you're supposed to be dead. Am I hallucinating? Maybe this is also the doing of Snowhead's magic power. I've been made a fool of. But that's impossible. I refuse to flinch. If I can see past the illusion, you'll vanish in an instant. No matter how long you follow me, it's not going to do you any good. Yep. I realized I think I may have just made a mistake. Let's, slowly work my way up here. Alright, that's what I should have done. I didn't think of that. Anyway, let's go and go in here. I believe I may have to make that run again. But in order to enter the Goron village, you have to do a ground pound. To do a ground pound, you curl up and you press B to do a pound. Just like the Gorons would do. If you talk to the guy up there, he'll do it for you. But I don't need to do that. And the crying begins. Oh boy. This is lovely, don't you think? And let's go walk in here. And if we walk in here, see there's a crying Goron child. Let's go and talk to him. Daddy, I'm cold, Daddy. Ah, Darmy, where's my daddy? Where's my daddy? He's not very happy. Yeah, they just say the same thing. Now is when we need to actually talk to that guy. I sincerely hope I don't have to do that whole thing again. Yeah, we can break the pots there. That'll come important for later. So let's go and go up here. Now we have to get back to the village elder. It's who also just so happens to be that kid's daddy. So I hope he's frozen again. Lovely. Well, I will be right back after I get the water here and unfreeze him. Okay, I am back to pour the water on this guy. So let's go and talk to him again. He's saying the same thing. Let's go and talk to him a bunch again. What? My son is crying because he misses me? Why do you know that? My son misses me. Forgive me, my child. Your father has work to do. Darmani, be you a ghost or a figment of my imagination, I no longer care. If you feel pity for my crying son, then please, quietly sing my son to sleep with this song I am about to play on my drum. It is the very same melody that was often played for you when you were young. Let me play it once more. It's no good. I can only remember the beginning. I'll just teach you the beginning. Played the lullaby intro. Yep, we learned the lullaby intro, the soothing melody of a thoughtful father. It's not that I forgot it, it's just so cold that I can't play very well. At any rate, I'm counting on you. So I guess we'll just, go and take care of the child. Oh wow, that's slow. Oh. Ah, there we go. Anyway, oh wait, hearts, ton of hearts. There we go. Nope, no. Anyway, I am all out of time for this episode, so I hope you enjoyed, and I also hope to see you in the next episode, which in that time we'll actually go and take care of his child. Bye bye.